everybody, even you, though I knew that I had to study. That's what I'ma do, never lose. Need a couple buddies just to make it through. Me and you, now I'm feeling lucky. This is what we do from the get-go. Gotta keep her head slow, yeah, we see it all. It's your fault, it'll end though. Just gotta be dedicated, we're playing with death notes. See, and now we're elevating our way mementos. Can somebody change my heart? This ain't me. They really got a world inside they can't see. Only trying to find a way to set their minds free. But nobody in the world will understand me. But if they cannot admit it, maybe I can get them to. This will only help you in becoming a better you. Desires are taking over, something they should never do. Only gonna live because we're letting you.
You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You done it. By the time it's hit you, your last surprise.
Around me. If we're gonna do it, then we do it soundly. Staying out of sight, never in it loudly. We got a bounty, but they ain't ever gonna down me. We say it proudly. Allow me to say that if you give me a sec. Not a metaphor when I say I'm in your head. Really, all these people got somebody they could affect, but always thinking about themselves and they're doing it less. Can someone change my heart? This ain't me. They really got a world inside that can't see. I see through your brain, you're fake and want greed. You need to be safe, we'll make you all see that this is not a game. We change you, admit what you.
What is up, everybody? How you guys doing? Good morning. I hope you guys all slept well. Welcome back to another live stream. Oh my god, my lips are so moist. Hang on, let me unmoisten them. But anyways, though, welcome back to another live stream here on the channel. Sorry for the weird opening. We got Black, we got Stump Theorist, we got Today, we got Andy, we got Maston, of course, we got Luke, we got Justin, we got Quinn, we got Flamezar, we got Crack-a-Lack-a-Dack, we got Anything for Gex, we got Luke again. Thank you guys so damn much. I got E-Dog as well. Thank you guys all so damn much for stopping in. Today, we're going to be doing a spoiler discussion for Persona 5. Not Royal! Not Royal! I haven't played Royal, so please, just don't talk about Royal yet. I haven't gotten there. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about just the base Persona 5 and having a spoiler discussion about it. I've been meaning to do this stream literally ever since we finished our Persona 5 live Let's Play, which, by the way, the playlist is available on the channel if you guys want to give it a look. Anyways, though, so we finally finished the game. And it got to the point to where I had so many thoughts at the end. I had so many things and like story things I had to process and like just so much fucking happened. And I want to go ahead and I want to like openly discuss it with you guys because now I feel like I've had time to process it. I feel like now I can finally go ahead and like really share my opinions, like my final thoughts on the game. Anyways, so I'm very, very excited. Once again, final warning, if you guys do not want to be spoiled for Persona 5, which trust me, if you haven't played it and you want to play it, you don't want to be spoiled for it. Just go ahead, head out of the stream now, and we're gonna start talking about spoilers. Also, the song at the beginning of the stream was what's it called? I think it's called. Fuck, I don't even know the name of the fucking song, but it's by Zach Boucher. He makes some incredible stuff. Definitely go ahead and give him a look. It's called Change My Heart by Zach Boucher. It's his first Persona song. He actually recently came out with another Persona song, which is also very good, but definitely go ahead and give it a look if you guys are interested. But anyways, okay, without further ado, let's get into it. So I don't even know where the fuck to start. I'll be real. I pulled up my my window capture here, my Chrome tab, so I can look up like just like certain things that I might forget on the spot, because there's a lot in this game. There's a lot of story beats that I'm gonna for sure forget about, and I'm gonna have to ask you guys for like help and all that. But anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is I think we'll just start from the beginning. Kamoshida. Kamoshida was great. Kamoshida was great. I would say Kamoshida, well, not, obviously, fucking awful ass person, but I'm saying as a villain, I think Kamoshida was honestly one of the best in the game. I think, actually, wait, hold up. Before we get too far into this, Akechi's the traitor pancakes. Okay, sick. Sick, just thought I'd get us off, you know, ooh, nice and fresh with a big spoiler. Anyways, yeah, I think honestly, Kamoshida was one of the best. Like, I think he honestly was the one that hit closest to home for me. Not because I've like had personal relations with like, or experiences like with anything that he fucked with, because like, Jesus Christ. But I think just like, it just felt personal, you know what I mean? It just hit, dude. It was like, holy fuck. I think actually that the one of the biggest things too that made it like hit so hard was the fact that like it was the first enemy. It was the first villain, and like they already took it that far. You know what I mean? Like going into the game, I did not expect it to be like as M-rated as it was. I expected, especially considering the art style and like, you know, it's fucking anime. It's like, you know, I thought it would be a little more pulled back, you know, like the game is rated M, but like, you know, I didn't think they would go in. I didn't think they would really tackle those issues, but they fucking did. They fucking did. And Kamoshida, like, it sets the mood. It really does. It really does. Like having that fucked of a person at the very beginning of the game just sets the tone for the entire game. And I think it's like I think weirdly enough though, like while Kamoshida was really good, I almost feel like how intense he was at the beginning almost deterred from the future villains. Like I didn't feel very threatened from like whoever the bank guy was, or like Akumura. Like obviously they're all fucked in their own ways, but like Kamoshida, I think just like maybe it was just the fact that I didn't expect it to be that vile, and then they took it there, and that's what hit as hard, right? Not necessarily the fact that like the other villains weren't on that same level. You know what I mean? I think it might have just been like the first impression that got me, but either way, it's like that first impression kind of like I almost took away from the other villains because like Kamoshida just felt so much more intimidating. I don't know. Kanashiro sucked. He was the bank guy, right? I'm gonna Kanashiro. Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking up stuff because I don't remember obviously everything. It was a 130-hour game, so you're gonna have to cut me some slack on that one. Yeah, the bank guy. I didn't like the bank guy. I don't know. Looking back on it, I don't even really remember like what was his deal. Like what was he trying to do? He was just greedy. Was that just it? I think it's like the first one always hits you hardest. Yeah, I mean that's probably most of it. Honestly, it was like the first impression of like holy shit, like you know this game's really taken it this far. You know, his palace is the worst, yo. I mean, I don't know if his palace was the worst. I would probably say Akumura's. Was the worst palace. But I will say, honorable mention, Shido's palace, dude, the rat stuff got out of hand. Like, I never thought that'd be a sentence I'd say, but the rat stuff, way out of hand. Too out of pocket, dude. I hated, like, okay, the rat stuff was cool in the beginning, but like, it just kept going. It just kept going. I was like, stop. Stop with this rat shit. Like, literally, it was the same hallways, the same fucking narrow passageways. I was like, stop, dude. Anyways, the bank guy kind of sucked a bit, like he was controlling a bunch of people like a mafia boss. Yeah, he was a mafia boss. Yeah, which I guess like I don't know. It was interesting. I feel like I didn't really I feel like a lot of it's just because I don't really remember. But let's see. It doesn't do a little damage, takes up much before it gets down. If like fear, the pride process a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think he was definitely one of the weaker ones for sure. I think he just felt very impersonal. You know what I mean? Like, what was his relation? This was like Makoto's palace, right? Let's see. He has money to the point that he even just dedicates a briefcase of philology which tributes Ryuji and discuss Makoto. Nothing but discussing fly starting dirty money. Yeah, so like what was Makoto's like relation to him? You know, I don't think she really had one. To be honest, I feel like Kamoshida had the hardest because there were so few characters involved and that made it easier to get invested. Yeah, I could see that. Masson, because really, yeah, it wasn't like a group. I mean, it was literally just us, Ryuji and An. So it was like, oh, I feel like too, like, and it's kind of weird to think about. He stole money from students. She owed him money. Oh, he threatened to basically destroy their reputation. Oh yeah, because didn't he have that picture, if I remember correctly? Investigate. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, it's like I think another thing too, going back to like the impact stuff. Is like I think it's like it's weird to think, right? Because like in this game, obviously you fight fucking Yaldabaoth, you fight a fucking god, and so you would think like with the way it escalates, you would think like, oh my god, Yaldabaoth must be like the shit that's like whoa, you know, like it like hits you the hardest. But it's weird to say, and I feel like it's almost kind of opposite. But like the things that are closer to home, like Kamoshida, you know, the things that are more grounded, that stuff always manages to hit harder. You know, like I felt more from Kamoshida than I did from Yaldabaoth, you know, which not saying Yaldabaoth wasn't cool. I actually really liked that boss battle. I think it was fucking sick. Like I think that was really fucking cool. And it was completely out of fucking left field. Apparently, and I did my research, apparently apparently it's actually like really common in Persona games and Shin Megami Tensei games for like the final boss to be a god. Apparently that's like a trope. Like that's like something that happens all the time. And I had no idea going into Persona 5 that was the case. So when I saw Yaldabaoth, for me that came out of left field. I was like, what the fuck? We're fighting a god? I was like, I had to do a double take. I was like, excuse me? So yeah, like that might have not have been a big surprise for a lot of people, but for me, and I'm actually glad it was a surprise for me because, I'd never played any of the other games and like I didn't know about the trope. And so it was kind of a twist for me, which I thought was cool. That was one of the games where apparently the final boss being a god is a pattern. Yeah. That's what I kind of gathered. Which is weird, which is crazy. It's something that I'm actually glad I didn't know going into the game. Yeah, it comes out of nowhere, but it's not like it's unwarranted or anything. Yeah, for sure. It's like I'll be honest, I got a little bit of whiplash because I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is this Holy Grail stuff? And at first, I won't even lie, I thought it was a joke. like when they literally were like, the final boss is a cup. I was like, are you fucking kidding? No, there's no way. Like I thought maybe a catchy, was like, fucking, it was like putting on a show or something, like I gotta say, did not see that coming, like at all. But like the more I analyze it, the more I think about it, like it worked. It fucking worked. The Holy Grail. Like I think what worked the most about it, right, is not like the fact that it was a fucking cup, but the fact that it was like what the cup represented. You know what I mean? Like the symbolism underneath the whole thing is what really sold it. Like the fact that society was all in chains. And it's like you have to make like this big philosophical decision that I'll be honest with you, I still don't even quite understand. But it's like you have to make this big philosophical decision. It's like what is better, free will, or are we truly free, or fucking, is it better to submit yourself to a bigger power so that way, they could just make your life easier? It's like there's a lot of like underlying really crazy themes in this game. That is just like, I think that was one of the biggest things for me. And I was like, holy fucking shit. Like there's a lot of symbolism here. I love how it made a point without being preachy. Yeah, no, for sure. And the point it made was super interesting. And it didn't even just make one overarching point. Like there were so many like themes and just symbolism thrown in there. I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. Freedom and security. Yeah, it's kind of like the fight between like, well, first of all, I think it's questioning whether we even have free will, and then it's also questioning like whether we would even want free will, which is crazy, bro. But it's a cool theme to cover. Like that's like something that like not a lot of games, I don't think, touch on. And it's cool. As the trademarks is the ideal of chaos versus control. Every Shin Megami Tensei game has it. Persona 5 as well. The P-Thieves represent chaos, freedom, and rebellion. Yaldabaoth. God represents law, no freedom, etc. Yeah, it's a very weird thing, and you would almost think, like, okay, typically they have like when someone's trying to make a villain, right? The attributes of the villain, typically like they'll have chaos fall under the villain side. Like that's interesting to me. The fact that they make the Phantom Thieves on the side of chaos, like that is crazy. I obviously, like, I would think like the Phantom Thieves are more like, it's more accurately described as like controlled chaos, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's still like they are like the chaotic one. Oh, there's the logo. And then, Yaldabaoth is the one like, fuck off, I'm keeping order, It's weird. It's weird that they kind of reverse that in a weird way. The submersion of dark and light tropes are always great. Yeah, it's like, because normally it would be like the guy would be like, I want chaos, rah, rah. And then like the Phantom Thieves are like, no, we need order and control to fucking not fall into darkness. Sora, grab the Keyblade. It's like, bro. It's like, dude. I love Satanel though. Oh yeah, that was cool. I think that was just an epic fucking moment, dude. When he fucking pulled out the pistol and went bang. Like, dude, that shit was hype. Yeah, it's just, man, what a game. What a fucking game, dude. What a fucking game. That's why Shin Megami Tensei is great. They don't discriminate. Sometimes the protagonist is law and sometimes the protagonist is chaos. Yeah, and a lot of times, honestly, like, there's really not like a good or bad, guy. I think that's kind of what they're trying to preach is like, I mean, it's all about perspective. you can have good guys that are wanting chaos, and you can have good guys that are wanting control. It's like, it just kind of depends on the perspective. Anyways, though, yo, Lucian, thank you for the one, my guys. Hi, Frank, just stopped in to say hi. I've been super unmotivated these past few days and dealing with a lot of self-worth. Your content always brought a smile. I'm just rambling now. LOL. Anyways, have a great stream. Stay safe, stay awesome, and take care. Yo, Lucian, I hope you're okay, my man. Definitely go ahead, keep your chin up, keep moving forward. You already know the drill. My guy, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Can we please get some hearts up in the chat for Lucian? That would be awesome. That would be freaking awesome. I appreciate you, man. Can we talk about how we got everyone to fight Yao the Both? Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? We ended up getting every character in rotation. That was cool. I wasn't really aiming to do that, but I'm glad that happened. Honestly, I'm glad that happened. This game has done so much for me in my life. Good things, I mind you, so that automatically puts it in the top of my list. But that is not the main reason. Love the game so much. The story of the game. The game, yeah, no, it's great. It's great, Digital Duck. It was like I'll be honest. I think one of the biggest things that was carrying me forward through the game and like really motivating me to keep going was the story. Like in the beginning, well, actually, I'd say the story the entire way through was kind of the main thing carrying me. Like I just get invested in story-based games. You know what I mean? So, for me to get invested in the story portions of this game is not surprising at all. But yeah, it was hooked. It was a hook for sure. Choices: order but no self-will, conscious want, or chaos and free will. Yeah, it's a question for sure. What's up, Ultimate Death? Thank you for stopping in. But make sure you don't put Persona fans with ST fans. Chaos may happen. Oh no, I'm assuming they're two very different things. I mean, I don't know how different the SMT games are. But I mean, a game that long, it had to be carried by a story. Yeah, for sure. And I gotta say, like, the length of the game, it's like I feel like at some points, right, it dragged just a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't really give specific examples, but I do remember specific parts. Specifically, actually, no, I can give kind of examples. Like in the palaces, there were a couple moments. Like specifically, I'm going to mention Shido's Palace again. Shido's Palace, I felt like dragged on way too long, honestly. And I think also probably the Bank Palace. The Bank Palace dragged too, I won't lie. I think there were a couple parts where I was like, come on, I just want to get to the boss. Like what the fuck, man? Morgana's plotline was whack. I don't know how to fully feel about Morgana. Because it's like, Morgana ruined what Haru could have had. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because, like, basically what the Haru's Palace turned into is it was Morgana's story with Haru as a side piece. Like, I think I saw a video on this too, but there was even someone that brought up the fact that, like, during, like, every single main character, when they've had, like, their persona, you know what I mean? They've gone on, like, this, like, speech or rant or whatnot to the main villain. Like Ryuji, told off, or, yeah, was it Ryuji? Ryuji told off Kamoshida, or, how, drawing a blank. How like Futaba like told off her ghosty floaty self. Like, they had like moments where like they went off basically. And so Haru actually never got that with the Akumura fight. Morgana was the one that went off on Akumura. It wasn't Yusuke went off on Madarame. Yeah. It wasn't Haru going off on Akumura. That never happened. It was fucking Morgana being like, "You're a bad dad." It's like, it's not even your dad. Shut up. So that was like, I feel like that was like the reason why Haru kind of got shafted, was because they made it Morgana's story, but Haru was just like a side piece. What they should have done, and this would have added to the length of the game, but at this point it's like whatever the fuck. What they should have done is they should have given Morgana like his own arc with no other. I mean, if they needed a side character, they should have thrown in like an already existing side character, and then they should have given Haru like her own spotlight. You know what I mean? Somehow, some way, they would have tied that all together. But like Morgana would have, Morgana would have had his thing. Morgana had his plotline to the end of the game, and that's that's where all of it should have happened. I don't know. I feel like honestly, I kind of disagree with that, because I think Morgana needed more of like Like, I think that the Morgana plot was good, like with him being kind of insecure about like where he falls into the place of the game. Like, I think it would have been weird if like we went all 100 hours and the question at the very beginning had been posed from the start of like, okay, who is Morgana? Like, you know, like what purpose does he serve? Does he have relevance on the team? Or like, especially, I think, okay, let me try and phrase my thoughts here. I think it became so much more important, especially after Futaba took over, because like Morgana was the Navi, you know what I mean? And then Futaba literally just stole his job, and then after that point, like it totally makes sense that he would be insecure, or like just iffy about his placement in the team. Like I think that makes total sense, and for them to like put that off to the very end of the game, and like at the very end of the game, there's not like that's not even an issue, you know what I mean? So it's like I think they definitely like needed to address that, because like, okay, the point at the end of the game is what is wrapping up like his what am I question, but once Futaba comes in, they introduce the question of like, okay, like is Morgana necessary? Like what is he adding to the team? So I think they needed to wrap that up. I just don't think they should have wrapped it up with Haru. You know what I mean? Like I think they should have wrapped it up in their own arc and then like did Haru separately, you know? So I don't know. Morgana should have had a more relevant plot line instead of him hijacking Haru's plot line. Yeah, like I think it should have been its own thing instead of like being with Haru, because I think that just deterred from Haru and then it ended up being Morgana's story, you know? More should have just had two arcs, the one at the start of the game and the one at the end. Yeah, basically. Anyways, yeah, it's I don't know. It's weird though. Shout out Kuruma need to turn up his mic. I know, right? This bitch was like, he was on like 10% on Discord. I was like, Jesus, man, like come on, it's spaghetti. Turn up your fucking microphone. Yeah, no, it's Akumura. I don't know, man. I think Akumura to me really just came off more goofy than intimidating. Like the shit he did was fucked, as is all the villains in this game. But it's like I don't think I could really take him seriously. Like Kamoshida, like I won't say I'm referencing Kamoshida again, but it's like Kamoshida, like even his shadow was like unsettling. You know what I mean? But Akumura, dude, it's just like he was a big boy spaceman. He was a big boy spaceman. It's like, how can I take that seriously? Yeah, Akumura, now that I think about it, I didn't really resonate with him, honestly. Like the fact that he died at the end, like that was, I don't want to say cool, but like, you know what I mean? Like that was like a intense part, you know, like, and like with them all at fucking Disney World and Haru's like, oh no, my dad died. Like, what the fuck? Like that was crazy. And I liked how they handled that. But and also, of course, I like how they showed Akechi. Well, we didn't know it was Akechi, but like, I like how they showed Akechi like in the black suit, you know, with the gun, and it's like, oh fuck, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, who's that? So I don't know. I like how they did that. I do like how they did that, but I think Akumura as a villain was like, like what they do, like what as a Akumura as a villain, like with like that rah, 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 like spaceman. It's like, I don't know. I couldn't really take that super seriously. Like Kamoshida was in basically a thong and he was intimidating as hell. Yeah, no, I have never seen anyone be that intimidating in a thong. Honestly, it's one of those things though where I think that just like that just makes it even more creepy. You know what I mean? Like the costume really added, I think, because it just, as I said, it's just unsettling. It's just like fucking like, yeah, wow, like you're a shitbag. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Akumura, literally everything that could have been bad was bad. Yeah, I feel that. That's the disgust. Yeah, for sure. Like, and even like the boss fight, like he turns into like this creepy ass demon. It's like you could like, I think without the context of the story, you could look at Kamoshida's final form and be like, what the fuck? Like this is goofy as hell. But I think with the context, it only adds. You know what I mean? Like that only adds to like the creepiness of it. The only villains took seriously was Sai and Shido throughout the palace, but even Shido ended in his boss fight. Like, can we talk about Shido's boss fight? He became a WWE wrestler. Yeah. No, I liked Shido's fight. All 40 fucking stages of them. Yeah, no, Shido's fight was good. Shido as overall as a villain was, I don't know. I feel like I didn't really. I'll have to look back. I don't think I really got a good grasp of like really what he was trying to do. It's weird because like Kamoshida, I feel like I understood so well, but like Shido, it's like Shido. I don't know. Maybe it's just because Kamoshida is more memorable to me, but yeah, it was. I think the fight was good though. I liked how he had like like he had the lion and then like he transformed into a fucking pyramid. Like, that shit was hype as fuck, dude. But no, it was cool. It was cool. The only complaint I have with Shido is just like the rat shit with his puzzle. It just went on, or with his palace. It just went on so long. It just went on so long. She was basically in control of everything. He wants to mold Japan and the world in his image. Yeah, it's pretty clear he just wants to control the entire country. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, it's I think it was cool too. Like I think. Because, like, Shido being the final boss, final balls, yow the mouth. Shido being the final palace, though, like, that, I feel like that was pretty expected, especially after, like, they start really introducing him. Like, you run into him at the hotel, and then, like, you recognize the voice. And I think that, I'll have to look back at the LP, but I think that was when I pieced together like he was the guy from the very beginning of the game, and having him come full circle like that was really cool. Like I'm glad they did that for sure. A lot of this game comes full circle, which I think is honestly one of my favorite parts about it. Is just like everything kind of just wraps around. You know what I mean? Shido sued, haha, spoiler for Royal. And our constant reminders of damn Brad, all Sue helped. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I like Shido a lot as a villain because he made me have a hatred that burned deeper than I ever thought it was. Mainly when I realized how shitty he was to Akechi. Yeah, Jesus Christ. The reveal of him being Shido's son, that came out of nowhere. I didn't expect that. But it was a cool plot point how he was basically using Akechi for his own, shitty agenda. And the fact that like, yo, if we're gonna talk about Akechi, I guess we have to talk about Akechi. Akechi, honestly, I think was now that I finished the game, I'm gonna officially rank my characters, right? So Rory with a 5. Thank you, man. Say, Frank, what did you think about the bottom mementos? Yo, we'll talk about that in 1 second, Roy. Let me get my thoughts out here about Akechi. But Roy, thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate that. Anyways, okay, Quinn, yo, please don't spam, but yo, I got you, Quinn. We'll rank them. Fuck it. Yo, Quinn, calm down. It's not, yo, you guys are getting too into this. Come on, let's keep it civil. Please don't spam. Please don't do caps as well. Like you guys are cool. Just calm down. It's not that serious. Anyways, okay, yeah, let's rank them. Oh God. Okay, this includes everybody. Fuck, dude. Oh, this actually is gonna be hard. Oh God, yeah. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, let's. Okay, guys. I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to rank these because like a lot of these characters. First of all, I didn't even spend any time with this guy. And also like having the villains and the protagonists on the same thing. I don't like that. At all. Yeah, I'm not gonna do. Or actually, no. I'll do a tier list, but I'm just gonna do the good guys. I'm just gonna do the confidants. I'm not gonna do the bad guys because like trying to compare them is just it's night and day for me. Anyways, rip politician, bro. I know, right? Rest in peace. Okay, so we're just gonna rank the main protagonist. So first of all, Akechi, S tier, absolutely. I know Akechi's technically a villain, but fucking we're talking about Akechi here, so give me a pass on that. For me, yeah, Futaba's definitely S tier. Yusuke, I hated Yusuke in the beginning of the game. I fucking hated Yusuke. Right, Yusuke was like my least favorite character, and it sucks because like I had such a wave of emotions with Yusuke because I went into the game like thinking I was gonna love Yusuke. Before I was introduced to Yusuke, I was like, bro, Yusuke's gonna be my boy. Like I saw him in the art, like he looks sick, dude. He's definitely looks like my type. And so after meeting Yusuke, I realized he was my type. He was fucking me. He was me, and I hated it. Bro. So I didn't like Yusuke because I thought he was basically. I think honestly I just resonated too hard with him. Like he was just annoying. Like he just had all the. He was so like, for lack of a better word, he was so incompetent. He was so incompetent. He just fucking like. I don't know. He missed all the social cues. He always came in at the wrong time. He had no like awareness of anything else in the group. And, like honestly, I think the way that he felt to me in the beginning of the game was that he just fucking inserted himself and like he's just there now. You know what I mean? Like he didn't seem like he really fit in. Like he was just very like. I mean, then again, I guess it's kind of the point. Is like he didn't fit in. But I realized throughout the game and after he, became more normalized and a part of the group. He just shows up in Hawaii. Yeah, like what the fuck was that? He just walks in. But no, it's like, so I think that turned me off in the beginning. But then throughout the game, the more puns he made, the more the more just fucking weird. Like, cause okay, it went from being like he just was thrusted in there and like. He was like saying weird things and being weird just to be weird. To like now it's like he's a part of the group, but he's just the weird guy, Like I feel like it was different. It was a different vibe, if that makes sense. So I would honestly say A tier. Now, like I fucking love Yusuke. Like he's great. It's like in the beginning, I didn't like him. He just threw me off. But then throughout the game, it's like he grew on me. I was like, God damn it, Yusuke. Like he's like a lovable fucking idiot. Like people say Ryuji's like the lovable idiot. Yusuke is the lovable, like, lack of self-awareness idiot. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would say A tier though for sure. It's just like he just threw me off in the beginning. But now it's like I can confidently say he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Make a Yusuke tier. Yeah, his own fucking tier. Okay, on I'd say B tier. I'd say B tier. I might have to adjust some of these, but on was all right. An was okay. I didn't love An, even though I dated her. I didn't love An compared to the other characters. Like I think the other characters had a little more going for them. An I feel like was just, she was almost too much like, yeah, I'm gonna do better and we're gonna improve and yeah, Phantom Thieves, yeah, we're gonna improve, yeah. It's like, bro, shut up, man. Shut up, man. It's not that serious. Anyways, Makoto. I mean, okay. Makoto's not bad. Maybe, like, okay, if I had to really rank him, I think Makoto, I do like Makoto better than An, I think. I don't know, man. Makoto's hard for me. I didn't really resonate with her, but I think it's also just because of the fact that I didn't really do her confidant. Like, I think if I did her confidant, I would have liked her a lot more. But this is going to be a little biased because some of these obviously I didn't get to at all. Makoto was one of those characters I just did not get to. Beep boop. Yeah, the beep boop line was fucking good. The beep boop line, I won't lie, was very good. But yeah, Makoto, I don't know, man. Makoto's a character is cool, right? Like she's interesting, she's smart, which I guess is cool, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like if I would have maxed out her confidant, I think I would have liked her a lot better, honestly. But it's just because I didn't really get her story. I don't really know a lot about it. The only thing I know is like what there was a person involved with like a stripper place, right? And then like she was like trying to get the friend something. Like I don't remember her fucking, like I did like two things with her and I don't even remember. Anyways, Makoto's S tier. I mean, listen, by all means, if you guys want to make your own tier list, you absolutely can. Okay, let's go ahead though. Haru. I'm tempted to rank Haru higher just because of the fact that I gave her the grandma voice and I thought that was funny. But in reality, Haru didn't really get much. Like, it's like, I don't know. Like her storyline had a lot of potential, I think. Like with her being forced into a marriage and her dad just dying while at Disney World, like that shit was kind of crazy. But I don't think I really I don't think I really resonated that well with her. It's just kind of like she was cool, right? And I really liked her gun skills, like especially like in battles. Like I used her a lot, especially in the finale. She fucking carried. But I just didn't really I don't think I really understood her as a character. Like she just kind of felt like a shy, like just forced a shitty hand situation that also happens to run a fucking company. You know, it's like, I don't know. It didn't really resonate with me, I guess. I maxed out Haru. It's worth it. That's cool. Yeah, if I would have, that's what I'm saying too. If I would have maxed out, she probably would have been ranked higher. You know, but it's just, you know, it's hard because like I didn't get the full story for. I didn't get the full story for. The only full stories I got was what on Ryuji. Like I think those are literally the only people I maxed out besides like the story ones, right? Right? I don't know. I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I got close with Futaba, I think. Because I really went for Futaba. Futaba's the best. He never saw Yusuke's. Yeah, never saw Yusuke's. I'm gonna have to go through. And either in Royal, right? In Royal, I'll go ahead. I'll either try to max out in Royal, or I might have to just like look up the confidants. Honestly, Futaba was ranked 9, upsetting. Yeah, a bit of a yikes. Joker. I feel weird even ranking Joker because Joker he's just us, dude. You know, like there's not really a personality to him. Ryuji, yeah, I'd say Ryuji's A tier. Ryuji's A tier for sure. Ryuji has had so many good lines, man. He was like, I feel like one of the most iconic members, honestly. And that's not just because he was there for the longest. Like I think even if they would have added him later on, like he still would have been one of the most like defining characters, honestly. Yeah, I love Ryuji though, for sure. What do you mean, for real? Wait, what are you guys talking? Are you guys mad that I didn't make? Guys, he's not S tier. Okay, all right, whoa, calm down. He is not fucking S tier. No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He's good. He's A tier, but he is not S tier. Absolutely fucking not. He is not Futaba and Akechi. Are you kidding me? Him nearly killing himself on the boat. Well, okay, that was a cool moment. I did really like that. That was cool. There was one detail in that cutscene that I didn't realize then, but I ended up finding out from, you know, doing my own research later. But he actually like hits his leg as he runs up the boat. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that, but like in the animation, he actually goes and he like punches his leg as he's like gunning up, which I think is a reference to, didn't he break his leg or something like a track injury he had or something? I don't quite remember, honestly. I don't remember the exact circumstances, but basically in the animation, they nod back to like his track days in that moment. Yeah, like he broke his leg. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, Gashi broke his leg. Yeah, so that was him, like as like a nod back. He punched it. He fucking punched his own leg as he was like in like a go sort of fucking way, you know? Which was really cool. So yeah, Ryuji's up there, dude. Ryuji's up there for sure, but he is not S tier. Absolutely not. He's not like Futaba. Just like, I mean, maybe it could just be because like I just prefer Futaba and Akechi more as characters. Right, like, you know, the double-faced nature of Akechi and just like the intelligence of Akechi, like that shit is fucking sick. And then Futaba's, you know, like all the references she gives and just like, I don't know, man, just like how like Futaba is just like it's so weird because I think I really just resonated with like the sassy but like backed off, like sort of shy persona. Like I just feel like it worked so well, man. And her palace was the best. Like her palace was honestly the best. And her as the Navi, originally I actually didn't like the fact that she was the Navi. I hated it. I'll be honest with you guys. Like early on when she was introduced as the Navi character and she wasn't actually going to be like a part of the main team, I was not happy. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because like in my eyes, right? Like every other character, and also I had never played a Persona game before this, just so you guys know. So like I didn't know that like the characters, they're supposed to be a Navi character. I had no clue like that was a normal thing in Persona games. But like to me, right, when we did Futaba's Palace, I was like, yes, we get to add her to the team. I can't wait to play as her. Like it's gonna be awesome. But then like it just randomly out of nowhere is like, oh, she's an RNG character. She'll help out sometimes. Woo! Like that shit in the beginning, that shit pissed me off. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was so excited to like play as her and like use her in my party and like, you know, do all that sort of thing. But it's like she just ended up being like this fucking sky helper. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? So that at first, I didn't like that. But now, looking back, I actually like that she was a Na'vi character. I think it made her stand out more. And especially towards the end of the game, she got like really useful. You know what I mean? Like there were so many instances where she would come in with that clutch save, and I was like, bro, thank you. So yeah, it's like she became much more of a help, I think, later on, and then also it made her stand out more. You know, I think it made her have more of a uniqueness to her, which I really did like. So like, it sucks that I didn't get the chance to like use her really in the party, but I ended up liking the role that she took on. You know, so I don't know. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so is that everybody? I think at least the main cast. I don't really. Yeah. Oh, Morgana. Yeah, Morgana's A tier for sure. Yeah, Morgana's A tier for sure, and then. Joker, I don't know where to put Joker. I'm just not even gonna rank Joker. Yeah, this would be my tier list if we're talking about just the Phantom Thieves. I guess if you want to throw fucking, actually, I'm not gonna throw Goofy in there. Yeah, that's the tier list. That's the tier list. Yeah, that's it, bro. I'm gonna throw hands. Seriously, why? Okay, seriously, I thought this was a pretty safe tier list. What do you guys have a problem with? Chad's about to kill you for Mona. What do you mean? What do you guys? Is he ranked too high or too low? Do you guys think he's bad? You rating Morgana above Makoto? What the fuck? Dude, Morgana's sick. Dude, literally, when he fucking died at the end, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Nah, honestly, and if we're gonna, I mean, I haven't really been thinking too much about like how these characters have been in battle. That's not really what I've been ranking them based on. I've really been doing it based on like the story wise, character wise. But if we are going to incorporate the battles, dude, Morgana was my boy, dude. I like literally Morgana was so useful with healing and all that. Holy shit. Anyways, I love Moto so much better than Makoto. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, Makoto's cool. Makoto's fine, and maybe if I would have finished the Confidant, Makoto would have ended up being ranked more than Morgana, depending on how the Confidant went. But from what I experienced, I liked Morgana a lot better. Morgana had so many cool quips, and he was just so cool. Like, I mean, and like his arcs were interesting too. Like him feeling like irrelevant or, you know, insecure about like his placement in the team once Futaba took over, and then like, you know, later on when like he finally realized his purpose and he was like, I'm supposed to guide the fucking trickster to fucking whatever the fuck. It's like, dude, that is awesome. Like, I think it's cool how they made the tutorial character such a bigger, you know, thing. Like they made him a tutorial character without it feeling like forced. Like he felt like a real member of the team while also giving us tutorials, while also it feeling completely natural, which I think is awesome. Like that is cool. Frank, look at me. Drop Morgana a tier. Absolutely not. Morgana's sick. Just found Mona annoying? I didn't think. I mean, like, okay, sometimes, like, when he was like, you gotta sleep, I was like, fuck you, bro. But, like, you know, I wouldn't say he was annoying, for sure. Hey, Frank, which Igor is better? Yo, Igor, okay, that's something we gotta talk about. Wow. Wow. I cannot believe. So, okay, in case you guys don't know, okay, one of the biggest things that led up to Igor's, like, the Igor plot twist, right, was his voice. And unfortunately, and I was told this, like, when we were actually at that point in the game, unfortunately, the voice actor for Igor actually did pass away, which is super, super unfortunate, obviously. And so that, I don't quite know how it, like, got laid out. I don't know if, like, him passing, like, affected, like, if that's what led to the story beat, or if the story beat was going to be there regardless, or, like, I don't really know exactly how that happened. And I heard it was the Japanese voice actor as well. So for it to apply to English, like, I'm not really sure how it got laid out, right? But it was really cool that they did, like, I don't know. I think it was less cool for me. Because, like, I didn't know Igor's voice was different. You know what I mean? Like if I had played other Persona games and I went into this game and I heard Igor like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr," and I was like, what the fuck? Like I think that would have ringed a bell in my head. I would have been like, oh, like this is crazy. And then that reveal with like when it switches back to the regular voice, like I think that would have been a lot more impactful if I would have known. You know what I mean? If I would have like known that his voice was different, but because I didn't, that didn't really hit me as hard. The voice thing didn't really hit me as hard. But I think that must have been really cool for people who like, because they must have went into the game and been like, oh, that's a little weird. But I guess, you know, just for this game, they decided to change it for whatever reason. You know, whatever. It is what it is. And then, you know, and then by the end, then it's revealed and it's like, oh, it's like, holy shit, you know? I don't know. I never played a Persona game, but when I heard his voice, I thought, what the fuck, this voice is shit for him. Oh, so you instantly picked it up. That's cool. But yeah, that is a really, like, I gotta say, the fact that like they incorporated his voice as like a way to give away his character, and the fact that they went into that decision knowing that people usually know what Igor sounds like that is a really cool twist. Obviously, you know, super unfortunate that the voice actor passed, absolutely. But I think the way they made the best out of it, I think is like, it was really cool. I think the way that they incorporated that into the story was actually really, really sick. With the twist, it just blew my mind. Yeah, for sure. I just thought his voice sounded different in every Persona game. Yeah, and that's like a reasonable, you know, assumption to make. Honestly, like I think it literally just came down to like. I think the only people that really would have picked up on that is like hardcore Persona fans, and I think they kind of went into that with the mindset, you know what I mean, or with that in mind. They were like, yo, only the hardcore fans are gonna pick up on this, and that could maybe, you know, give them a little Easter egg for maybe what's to come, you know. Igor was a fake Igor, was actually a god behind the whole thing who trapped the real Igor. Yeah, it's fucked up, but it was cool. I can't say I didn't expect it, right? Like that I wouldn't say I predicted it at all. But I definitely felt that Igor, like something was going to happen with Igor for sure, especially just like with how vague it was, you know, and like how little we knew about him. Like there had to be like, you know, there had to be something. I just didn't know what. I don't know if you've answered it already. What's your least favorite palace and then favorite palace? Favorite palace, I can confidently say now is definitely Futaba's. Least favorite palace would, honestly, it would probably be Akumura's. Either that or the bank one. The bank one was, okay. Yeah, I don't know. The bank one didn't really resonate with me, but I would probably say least favorite would be Akumura's. Just because, I don't know, man. I mean, like, the space theme was cool, but it just kind of got to be a hassle, honestly. And like when you do the twins confident, gives it away, well, not fully, but hints at it more. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, the twist of the twins actually being one person, and then like when they got both their eyes together, they could see clearly. Like that is cool. I'll be honest, I don't know how I didn't realize that sooner. Like that, now looking back on it with the eye patches and all that, like that is so obvious. Like, of course they have eye patches over the opposite eyes, so of course like they're both missing. And then when they fuse together, they'd make like that just makes sense. I mean, it upsets me because like why else would they have eye patches? And why would they be the opposite? You know what I mean? Slavens, yeah, that shit was hype. Dude, when they revealed Slavens, yeah, I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. Hot take: Caroline and Justine are better than Lavenza. I don't think they're better. I don't think they're better or worse, honestly. I kind of see them as the same characters, which I mean they technically are, you know. Yeah, I gotta say though, I did not like. Was it Caroline? I did not like Caroline. Caroline was the worst, dude. But like now after seeing the full story though, I like it. Like I still don't like Caroline, but I like how it came together. Like it makes sense why she would be a bitch. You know what I mean? Like I understand why they made her like that because basically it's like Caroline is like the bitchy side, and then Justine's like the good cop, yeah, and then like fuse them together, and it's like it's a normal ass person, you know. So I actually like Caroline was a bitch. but I didn't mind it. You know what I mean? Because now I understand why she's a bitch. So I don't know. All my homies hate Caroline. Yeah, literally. Good cop, bad cop. Yeah, which I liked. I thought it was like it totally fits for the theme of the game. You know, like I think the twins made perfect sense, and Slavenzia coming out like that was just it was cool. It was cool. I really like that, and the fact that you fuse her like you would fuse a Persona, like that is really cool as well. So yeah, I think that worked out really well, and the way they set that up too was really cool. Because like basically Igor's like kill him, and then the twins are like, wait a second, whoa, that doesn't seem right, and they're like, please fuse us, and then you fuse them, and then it's like, oh, you're Yaldabaoth, and he's like, yeah, I'm Yaldabaoth, hi, nice to meet you. Here's Igor, you know, it's weird, but it was cool how they set that up, because there was a twist of the twins. You know, well, first of all, Igor was like, yo, do this evil thing. The twins were like, oh, wait, we have morals. We shouldn't do that. There's an inkling of, oh, God. Then we're like, wait, fuse us together. We can figure out the truth here. They figure out the truth. It's like, you know? It's great. I always found it odd that in other games, the Velvet Room is something you're invited in, but in Persona 5, you're basically forced there. Oh, I didn't know that. You're invited. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, because Igor literally just gives you the app and is like, all right, you're doing this for me. And it's like, all right, that's crazy. Yeah, you're chained down. You're imprisoned in the Velvet Room. God, dude, just like the symbolism is like, it's fucking good. By the way, I made a chocolate chip muffin. It's like one of the microwave muffins again, and they are okay. They are moderately okay. I won't lie, very solid. Size Palace is the best palace. Honestly, I would say Futaba's palace is my favorite. But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I just love Futaba. You know, like Futaba is my favorite character, so it's like, and just like the whole concept of like us having to change the heart of somebody who wants their heart changed to like plague their subconscious of like all this bad shit that's been haunting them. Like that is cool. That is really, really, really cool. So I think that's why Futaba's palace inches it out for me. But Sai's palace, I'd probably say is like a second place for sure. Because I loved how it. First of all, I love the fact that Akechi is with you in that palace. I just love having Akechi on the team just because that was fun. And also I love how it came full circle. And just like all the plot involved with that point of the story is really cool. Anyways, can I see your charger again? Yeah, Haley, you got it. Size was the best music and the plot. Oh, the plot. Dude, that shit was fucking wild. Holy shit. There's so many, like, what the fuck moments in this game. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many moments that are like, it's like, what? Like, what? Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's just so many moments that are just like, what the shit? You know, like with them having to like set up Akechi and then you're in the metaverse, so when he shoots you, it's like it's no big deal. Oh, dude, like that whole point in the story was flooring me. It was flooring me. What was the biggest surprise to you in the game? The pancakes thing. I wouldn't say the fact that Akechi was bad, right? Because like while it wasn't as obvious to me as most people would assume. Like okay, like I think most people going into this game, I think were pretty convinced that Akechi was going to be the twist. You know, like I feel like if you look back on it, like it's pretty predictable for the most part, right? But I think the biggest thing that surprised me was not the fact that Akechi was the twist, but the fact that the pancakes was the reveal. That shit, I know, like it is a damn miracle that I did not get spoiled on that. Because literally, I remember we were at that point in the game and everybody was like, pancakes. And I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I was like, what the fuck? And even with all of that, I'm so glad I didn't pick up on it. Really looking back on it, I should have noticed it. but I did not notice it. I'm so glad I didn't. Like, you don't know how many pancakes I tried to delete. No, I know. It's crazy because like, okay, when the mods did great. Oh yeah, no, you guys in the mod squad did such a great job. And I would like to say like all of you guys did such a great job. If you guys were watching the LP, there was very little in this game that got spoiled for me. Like I got to have a very genuine experience with the game, and I do appreciate that a lot. Like you guys were very good about respecting that, and like, you know, putting ellipses in the chat and like just doing all that stuff, and I do appreciate that a lot. So yeah, no, the pancakes thing, it's just like that is such a subtle detail, but it's so good. Like I think that might have been just like one of my favorite like details in a game, because it's just like it's subtle enough to where if you're paying attention you can notice it, but it's not too obvious to give anything away. You know what I mean? Like I think it was like the perfect hint. It was like, and it makes sense in the world. Like it makes sense why he would slip up there. Like out of all the places to slip up, like that makes sense. It does. Cause like, yeah, cause it just like, cause I think literally, if I remember how the scene plays out, he's around the corner. So he doesn't hear, or he doesn't know, like Morgana had said pancakes, right? And he was around the corner. And I don't think he noticed, or I don't think he overheard, like he didn't see who was saying it. You know what I mean? Like, I think if he would have saw that the fucking cat had said it, then he wouldn't have commented on it, obviously. But I think because like he heard it around the corner, he had assumed that, you know, one of the people in the group had said that. And so he commented on it without thinking that it was going to raise alarm. So it totally makes sense why like that would have happened, why he would have slipped up. And it totally works. It just works. He wasn't familiar with any of the voices. Yeah. It's like he didn't know who the fuck was talking. He didn't know. Like, how was he supposed to know that was the cat's voice? You know, it could have been Ryuji or like anybody else. Also, just a reminder to chat. We're not talking about about Royal, just the OG Persona 5. Yeah. We're not talking about Royal just because I haven't played Royal yet. What is better, pancakes or for real? Pancakes for sure. I mean, for real is just a catchphrase. Pancakes. That shit blew me out of the water. That shit hit me like a truck. Dude, like something about that, man. It was just such a great detail. I won't say much because of spoilers, but I think you will like Akechi much more on Royal. That's exciting. I have heard that he gets more time, which is cool. Honestly, I think Akechi's one of the best characters. So I think I think they should absolutely. Anyways, yeah, it's I don't know. Royal is so worth it. Yeah, I'm excited to play it. We're gonna play Royal eventually. I think we're gonna do Persona 4 Golden first. But we'll definitely come back to Royal. Also, updates for you guys about Mario Galaxy. I just got a text saying that my Wiimote has shipped or delivered, or I'm gonna have to double check it, but my Wiimote should be here soon, which is good. It won't be able to get back into Mario Galaxy. Anyways, I think you will like Royal's Final Palace way more. Gotcha. I'm excited for it. Royal's more optimized for one-day palace runs. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think especially because like with this game, they already did so many quality of life improvements. You know, like there were so many things in this game that I looked at and I was like, damn, that's convenient. You know what I mean? There were so many things that I like small things like with the menu and the UI and just like little gameplay tweaks. Like a lot of those things, like I really appreciated with this game. It just seemed very optimized. So if they took that and then went to the next level with Royal, I mean that. You know, that just sounds like a great time, honestly. Anyways, yeah, I am excited though. I am excited for Royal. Royal's gonna be fun. Speaking of Palace, least favorite boss fight, definitely Akumura, because it was just waves of enemies, you know, nothing crazy, and I didn't really find him intimidating either. It was just like spaceman, I was like, fuck off, dude. Are we about to do day one palace runs to optimize our time and do more social links? I mean, honestly, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see how Royal goes because I think it'll be a lot better just because I kind of know what I'm doing now, you know. So I'm feeling pretty confident in that. But it's also one of those things where it's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Royal's gonna be interesting for sure. Royal's my favorite thing ever. I love this game so much, but I don't like when people disagree. Yeah, it's. I mean, listen. If it's anything like the original Persona 5, I'm sure it's a great game. What's crazy too is I was gonna play Royal originally, but I literally when I started Persona, I started it in January, and I was gonna do Royal, but I literally I didn't want to wait because it came out in March, and I didn't want to wait till March, so I literally was just like, fuck it, I'll play the original one. And how funny is this? My plan was I was gonna finish. I was gonna finish Persona 5 in March. No, literally, that was my goal, or that was my plan at first. I was gonna finish Persona 5 and then go straight to Royal after I finished Persona 5. I literally, back when I first started the game, I was like, yeah, I'll have it done by March, and we can go straight into Royal. How fucking funny is that? How fucking funny is that? Like, if you go back to those streams, it's like, yeah, you know, we'll hopefully be done by the time Royal comes out, then we can play Royal. And then 8 months later, 8 months fucking later, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. You were so full of hope, yeah. I was like, yeah, we'll have the game done, and then, you know, Royal comes out mid-March, and we'll play Royal. and then fucking 8 months later. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, it was a journey. It was a journey, man. I'm glad that I took my time with the game, though, and I'm just glad we finished it, man. I'm just glad we finished it. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it really was, like, holy fuck. Like, out of all the games, I have a very bad track record of finishing stream games. So the fact that I finished this game out of any game, right, it's a damn miracle. It's a damn miracle. But I'm really glad that we did, honestly. What I think it's funny is that the chat kept quiet when you said that because they knew you wouldn't finish it in March, but they wanted you to play the game and not give up. Yeah, they were just like, guys, don't tell him the length. Do not tell him the length. He will give up on it. But no, I mean, I knew from the beginning it was a long game. I think somebody had told me it was like 100 hours. And I was like, I think in the moment I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh, I hope I finish this. Ooh, probably not going to finish this. Ooh, I'm glad that I finished this. Ooh, holy shit, though. How long would it be if Royal be per day if beaten in 7 days? Well, I mean, if it's 100 hours, what, like 100? Could you even divide it by 7? Excuse me? I wanted a fucking, come on, calculator. Divided by 7. It's not giving me the fucking answer. Oh, it's 14. See that? Yeah, you have to play 14 hours a day. Something like that. Jesus Christ, that'd be like a full-time job for a week. Holy shit. Roll is like 130 hours on average. Oh. Yeah, you'd have to play Persona as your full-time job. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, no, it's no joke. It's a big game. That's a thick-ass game. Royal adds an extra month plus what you already played. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that's a time consumer. I won't lie. Oh my God. These muffins are slapping. Anyways, though, is there anything else? Comment down below. What's another thing we haven't touched on? That we should talk about. What do you guys got? I'm trying to like remember everything. There's just so much to keep track of, man. Like this game is just such a beast, man. But yeah, I would Confidants? Yeah, okay. I really liked the maid, actually. The maid's confidant was great. And I didn't even finish it, but I really liked the maid's confidant just because it was such a different vibe. You know what I mean? Like it's such an out there confidant to have. But it was a good one. It was a good one. It was super interesting just because the dynamic is so weird. You know, your fucking teacher who's also a maid on the side who comes to clean your room. Like, it's like, I don't know. It is such a weird dynamic, but it works. You know what I mean? I really liked it, honestly. And I think it was super relatable, super interesting hearing her story, you know? Sean with a 5. Thank you, Sean. He says, least favorite Phantom Thief minus Haru. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate it. Man, it does make me sad to put Haru that low, though, because, like, I really liked Haru in battle. Like, Haru, especially in the finale, dude, we used Haru, like, the entire time, and it was sick, you know? So, I don't know. Yeah, Kakawi. The ability she gives you help with time. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I like how all the confidants really had, I feel like, a good place. You know what I mean? And I wish I could have experienced more of them, honestly. That's probably my biggest thing. My biggest regret with the game is I wish I would have been able to do more of the characters. Because I feel like I didn't really get a good grasp of a lot of the characters. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would say Kaka is definitely one of my favorites for sure. And then, you know, I mean, I would say Futaba's just because, I mean, she's already one of my favorite characters. So, you know, doing anything confidant wise with her was fun. So I would say Futaba's. Least favorite confidants though. I don't know. Usually, like, if I didn't like a confidant, I usually just didn't do it. You know what I mean? So, like, any of the ones I didn't really do. Like, I didn't really do Yusuke's. Yusuke was kind of just because, like, I don't know, going into the mementos. I mean, maybe something would have changed there. And I'll be honest, I didn't understand, like, the whole card system with Yusuke. Like, they added this card system, and I had no clue what the fuck they were talking about. I was like, what the hell? I don't even know what this is. So I didn't even touch that with a 10-foot pole. But anyways, hi Frank. My fourth period just ended right now, so I'm here waiting. Oh, let's go, Andy. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it, my guy. Hope you enjoyed school, my guy. Anyways, but free skill cards. They were basically TMs. Oh, that's what. Yeah, I didn't get what that was at all. It just gives you moves in your personas, more or less Pokemon TMs. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I had no clue what those were. like literally until now, I had no fucking idea what those were. But okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I think like Chess Girl. I did like Chess Girl. Yeah, Chess Girl was cool. Had a great time with Chess Girl. Also, I really like Gun Kid. Gun Kid was cool. I don't know their fucking names, but Gun Kid was really cool. I really ended up getting into his confidant towards the end. Honestly, another confidant I loved was Sojiro's. Sojiro's was really good, man. And the fact that like Futaba was kind of in like under his umbrella with like his confidant, like that was really sweet, man. I really like Sojiro's. Sojiro's for sure. Gun Kid. Like if I'm ranking like the side characters, I'd say, or like the really side characters, I'd say Gun Kid and the Maid were probably my two favorites. And then let's see. And then like if we're talking like a little like characters that were a little closer, Sojiro for sure is like one of my favorites. And then if we're talking like the main cast, I'd probably say Futaba. But that's just because I like Futaba, you know. So I don't know. The Doctor, Takemi, yeah, Takemi was good. Takemi was good for sure. For sure. Mishima I liked and disliked towards the end. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really get through Mishima's, but I liked Mishima for the most part. Cause like what was it? So in the beginning, obviously he was like the sweet kid. He was just helping us out. But then towards the end, he kind of became. He had like a desire to like be powerful, right? Like he was. I think it was more of like he just wanted to feel wanted, you know. I think that's what it was. Cause we ended up going into the mementos and curing him, right? Or changing his heart. Yeah. He stopped right before the best part of Mishima's confidant. Aw. He got an ego. Yeah, I kind of wish we had finished him, not gonna lie. Yeah, I kind of wish we did too. Cause it's like, yeah, he did take a turn. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect Mishima to I didn't expect Mishima to You know, turn on us like that. You never actually changed his heart. Oh, you just talked to him and left. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I think Mishima was super interesting. I kind of wish we would have finished that. Honestly, I think it would have had the potential to be one of my favorites because I really liked him as a character. You know, with him being goofy and all that. Like that was fun. That was fun. Guys, Frank's gonna love Yusuke, right? Yusuke's just Ryan. I think I'm more like Yusuke than Ryan's like Yusuke. Ryan's definitely more of a Ryuji, straight up. Frank is like, I wish I finished these confidants that you sleep skip. Okay, Cherisper, that was funny though. That was funny, dude. The sleep skip, come on, man. That shit slapped. That shit slapped, dude. I cannot believe we did that. That's so funny. I'm sorry, the fucking sleep skip, dude. No, Yosuke. Wait, Yusuke's evil twin? Yosuke? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought that was just a typo. I thought you just had a typo for Yusuke. Wait, that's so funny. That is so fucking funny. Are you kidding me? There's a Yosuke in another game? Fucking yo, I'm giving him the same voice I gave Yusuke. I don't give a shit. I'm giving him the same fucking voice I give Yusuke. It's gonna be like fucking one for all. It's gonna pass on. It's gonna fucking pass on like a torch. That is so funny. That is so funny. Who the fuck is Yosuke? Hang on, I have to look this up. Yosuke. Yep. That sure looks like a Yosuke. Oh, my name is Yosuke. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, I'm excited for Persona 4. It's going to be good. It is going to be good. That's just Ryan. He does look like Ryan. Holy shit. It's Yosuke. Nice to meet you. My name is Yosuke. I'm here to go paint another portrait. Are you gonna play Persona 4 Golden? Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Holy shit, that's funny. That is really fucking funny. I can't believe they're reusing names like that. Holy shit, dude. Anyways, though, I think we should go ahead and get ready to wrap up here. I think in summary, right? This game was crazy. It was awesome. It really, really was. This is a game that I'm gonna remember for a very long time. And it'll probably, honestly, if I had to rank it, I'll have to really think about this more. But it is probably easily in my top 5 favorite games, for sure. Like my top games are. Wait, Nanako gets grandma. Yo, you guys gotta calm down. It's not that serious. But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming the grandma voice will definitely carry over. But anyways, as I was saying, it's like, I don't know. This game's definitely gonna stick with me, for sure. It's a game that definitely just resonated with me, man. You know, like I'm so glad we finished it. I'm so glad we had such a great time with it. I'm so glad the LP was, you know, as successful and just fun as it was. And I'm really glad. I'm really glad we did this, honestly. So we're definitely gonna go ahead. We're for sure 100% gonna be doing more Persona games in the future. I'll probably commission art for Persona 4 Golden like tonight, and we'll get that going right after Galaxy, and then of course we're gonna do Royal eventually. Like we got a lot of really cool things coming up, a lot of awesome stuff coming up. So definitely go ahead and stay tuned. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and raid Labag. He's live right now doing some Smash. So we're going to go ahead and give him a nice and powerful raid. If you guys can go ahead and support my boy, that'd be awesome. Let's go. Let's make this fit into the layout. There we go. But if you guys go ahead and support Labag, give him some love. He's a very awesome member of the community. So definitely go ahead and show him some support. But anyways, I love you guys. Hit the like button down below, comment, subscribe, give Labag a nice powerful asteroid raid from me. And with that being said, and I will go ahead and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you guys so much once again. And I'm really excited for more Persona games, man. We're gonna have such a great time with it. It's gonna be incredible. Peace.